Welcome everybody to our Furnishing Frenzy. I am JHartEllis, and we are starting to our quick build housing challenge here on the Elder Scrolls Online. We have 3 challengers that will have 30 minutes to make something fun and creative out of just a handful of furnishings. We are here in a new, spicy Furnishing Frenzy Stadium. It's a Moon Sugar Meadow. The furnishings that they are working with this week are so large that we're skipping the reveal on this. They're too large to conceal, so these are going to be the 3 furnishings that our challengers will be working with. We have a shrine, we have a huge tower, and we have a big rectangular platform. And in just a moment, we are going to start, and our challengers are going to have 30 minutes to make something fun and creative out of these items. They have 30 of each to work with. We'll start in 20 seconds. Starting in 20 seconds. Don't use the walls. don't use the walls. Just the 3 furnishings. Okay, our challengers each have decorator permissions, and we'll start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go! Go! I say go. We have 30 minutes on the clock. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. This will go quickly. So we do have... We'll introduce our 3 challengers here in a moment. We do have our 3 furnishings that our challengers are working with today are very much scale breaker themed. So we have 3 furnishings. These are all craftable furnishings. They are kind of hard to get because they come from the new Scalebreaker dungeons. They come from Lair of Marsalok dungeon or from Moongrave Fane. And you have a chance of getting these from the final boss. Very low chance of getting them. So we have big rectangular platform, an ancient small Elsweyr shrine, and an ancient huge Elsweyr tower, and we have them here. These are actually bigger than they look even. This is actually sunken down into the ground, or this is sunken down into the ground. So hopefully the goal here is to get some decoration inspiration, maybe see what you can do with some of these. These are pretty available on Guild Traders if you can't craft them yourself. So this is what our challengers will work with today. It's gonna be big. So this is a new stadium here today. Very large open area with the Moon Sugar Meadow once you clear out all the trees and things that come with it. The Moon Sugar Meadow actually comes with each of these shrines as well, and so kind of get a taste of it from that. So what can you do with 30 of each of them? So they have 30 of each. You have 30 of each. They have 30 huge towers, 30 of these small shrines, and 30 of these rectangular platforms. And hopefully they can kind of build out in the wedge here, because they're so big. So their goal here is to make something fun and creative within their sector. Try to stay within the sector. It might be hard with these big towers. And so you can see how huge these are. As furnishings, these are the biggest in ESO. They have really big ones. These are, and it's crazy that these are craftable. Now, these being craftable Elsweyr themed furnishings, they do require kind of expensive furnishing mats. They do require 2 shimmering sands for the purple ones, or 1 for the blue one, and they also require mundane runes because these are all praxi that require mundane runes from the enchanting station. So we can craft these from the enchanting station. Kind of expensive. About 10k or plus craft cost on the purple ones. A bit less for the blue one. They're too big to work with. Well, goal here is to do something creative with these. So maybe the thing here is to think smaller. I don't know. You can either make a huge mega structure or mega creation, or however, and then we'll have our Twitch chat vote on who I think did the best. I have no light sources. Being in a different stadium, we are subject to a day-night cycle, so It was all daytime when I put this out here, but now it's dark. Hopefully this will work. Okay, so we do have our 3 challengers. Let me introduce these 3 challengers here today. So we have OpheliaElise here for the first time in our Furnishing Frenzy. And OpheliaElise says that she started playing ESO on PC during beta and played during the early release for about a year. And then she decided to finish her college degree while working full-time. So she returned to ESO about 2 years ago, and she loves every aspect of it. OpheliaElise mostly plays PvE content with a decent peppering of PvP thrown in for good measure. And she has characters in all 3 factions, and it's rumored that her main, a Dunmer sorcerer, may or may not be affiliated with the Morag Tong and thus the Dark Brotherhood. She can neither confirm nor deny any rumors. And OpheliaElise says she is a hardcore lore nerd. She has collected, for her personal library, every readable in-game book, and being a Dunmer girl at heart, will leave you with this bit of Vivek's wisdom. The worlding of the words is amaranth. I don't know what that means, but it's wise. So good luck, OpheliaElise. Good luck, OpheliaElise, as she makes something creative out of these 3 challenging furnishings. Okay, and next up we have Keely O'Reilly. We'll introduce her here. Keely O'Reilly. Thank you. Oh, 1 sec.
OMG, another? What did I do? Go JHE.
Thank you, Grandma the Gamer, with the resub. Thank you so much. Hype. Okay, big hype. Keely O'Reilly is here, building, again, for the first time. We have 2 new people this week. Keely O'Reilly says she is Keely of the House O'Reilly, first of her name, persecutor of monsters, queen of the computer desk, constructor of houses, enslaver of souls, watcher of history documentaries, can't see over tall counters, chaser of corgis, and mother of gingers. And she was born as part of a nefarious plan to unlock the many secrets of life. But obviously it didn't go so well, as many of the secrets are still secret. So, secret unlocker, Keely O'Reilly. Good luck to you here today. And third, filling in for us today due to technical challenges, and because she's amazing, we have Stormahawk, co-guild leader of Spicy Economics and Spicy Life. She has an infamous guild hall for the Spicy Guilds. Amazing home full of amazing things. It's not for the faint-hearted. She has participated in many challenges, done very well in them. She has a very creative mind. Details matter to Stormahawk. So, here we go. So we have Stormahawk. Thank you so much for doing this. Filling in last minute. Okay, so we have... Ooh, that's a nice wall coming together. We'll see how people do with this. Sometimes people will use essential housing tools to group things together and move them, and sometimes it's all freehand. A lot more challenging that way, but we'll see how this comes together. Very large furnishings. Very large furnishings. And again, we have the platform. You can see a bit more of it here. Very large blueprint. Very large footprint. Here we see it stacked up this way. Hey, if you turn it up on its side, it makes a really big wall. It has a really good brick structure facade to it. So if you need a good brick texture for your home, you need a big wall or maybe a big floor, these work pretty well. They got 30 of each of these to work with, so they have 90 total furnishings. 30 of the platforms, 30 of the small shrines, and 30 of the ancient huge towers. Now, they don't have to use all 30 of each of them. They could just use a couple of each of them if that's all that they need to do to make something creative here. So here we go, here we go. Thank you everybody from Twitch chat for joining me here. Stack them to the moons. Apparently, hey, that makes it pretty cool. I like the concave structure to this. Good curvature. Okay, so we are down to 21 minutes. Our 3 challengers have a challenging week. Willstar says that they like the tower. These should be pretty accessible. I'd like to highlight a lot of the furnishings that you might actually consider going out and getting yourself so that you can incorporate them into your own home, and maybe think of ways that you can use them creatively as well. So, or just familiarize yourself with some of the more rare furnishings. So, or just kind of cool things that you can do with them. So we have like this ancient huge tower. Considering that you can get this on the Guild Traders for like 12 to 15,000 gold, which is kind of a lot for a craftable furnishing, but like look at how much impact it has. It's ginormous, right? It's huge. Okay, we are 10 minutes gone. There we go, here we go. Stormahawk making a... Huh, it's looking like a... skyscraper. It's looking cool. Has like a Gotham type of a look. It's kind of like... especially with the moon back there. Lots of impact if it falls. Yeah, you wouldn't want to be standing under this. Just imagine the momentum. It's a hefty beast. Or if you just want something a bit smaller, there's a like shrine as well. And these actually don't even cost as much because this is only blue quality. It's crazy that this is a blue quality item. Like considering how much detail it has on it, the good textures on it, and just how large it is. Makes a good shrine for lots of things that you can do. Okay, so let's see if we can actually try to start to piece together what they are making. Okay, so OpheliaElise has started by making a large floor out of this, out of the platforms. Maybe has a bit of a runway feel. Could make a big runway here. Maybe it's just a large floor. Towers up above, starting to stack the platforms together. What will be made here? I don't know. Give them some space to work. Oh, I love the moons in the background. It's like Wayne Tower or something dark. Game Dev Curse says, I'm considering filling my Lunar Hall backroom with these things because I hate the backroom. There you go. Yeah, if you want to really change the look of a place, I think that these are going to be good furnishings for that. Okay, I'll try to stay out of their build space. Make things not as stressful as they can be. Stressful enough as is. And... oh, those are always starting to stack up together. As I say, as I move right into the build space here. And we have Keely O'Reilly here. Now, the cool thing about these platforms is they actually have these little steps on the side of them. So if you kind of bury them down a little bit, you just get a good floor, and it kind of fits anywhere. So if you need a floor just with a good texture that can fit anywhere without standing out too much, like even if you just walk up this, it has that stair effect, so you can just walk up it. So that's very versatile. This has a little bit of a lip, a little bit of a jump, but that's fine. You wouldn't normally expect to be able to jump up that height. All right, so you can just walk up this. So I love these platforms, and then they have the good texture on the side too. So we'll see. I see maybe a face. It could be a face. Maybe this is having more of like a robot type of a feel. You know, it's very boxy. Kind of like an old-timey robot. It could be that. I don't know. Well, maybe it's like a Gundam, or maybe it's like a big Mechatron type of a Power Ranger thingy. I don't know. I'm kind of liking the derpiness of it. It's fun. Oh gosh, it's so big. Flailing its arms everywhere. Okay, well, we are coming up on the 15-minute mark. In 15 minutes, our challengers will be done building, and they will let us know what they have each created, and then we'll have the Twitch chat. We'll vote on who they think did the best job, given the creativity and the time constraints and everything. Okay, 15 minutes gone. 15 remain. So, Keely are really putting a lot of details into this, making it very, like, symmetrical. I love the textures on this platform as well, because it has kind of this inlaid metal to it, or maybe it's just supposed to be really reflective, like ceramic paint or something like that, but it really catches the light. Like, you can see here it's catching the moonlight and kind of glistens off of that. So I really love the textures on these platforms as well. They work especially well outside. This could be the intensely supersized green screen monster of the week. It could be. Kind of has that feel to it. Kind of has an exotic hat look to it too, with that tower. See, this tower makes a big, nice hat, right? Oh yeah, and on the other side of this platform, it's just a brick structure. So if you just want that sort of brick structure, then you can get that from the bottom of the platform too. So it's a very versatile furnishing to work with.
Halftime show. Where are the cheerleader?
Shot Jogger. Halftime show. I need a cheerleader. Oh no, here's our cheerleader. Big giant robot cheerleader. It's doing a dance for you. Oh, it even has fingers. Oh, gosh, those are big fingers. I'm liking the details. Now this is a challenge. What is that? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I dropped their ice cream cone. Let the details work themselves out here. We have, here's our cheerleader. Dancing in the moonlight. Celestar says it's cute. And then we have a big wall being constructed. Now what I was thinking with these big platforms was that this would kind of be like building blocks, right? Because we have big, huge blocks, and you can just kind of use them, make something. It's kind of what they're using them for here. They're so huge. I'm awful. I keep giving people the absolute worst possible things to work with. It's a challenge. It is. I'll be kind next week. I promise. We do a Furnishing Frenzy every Friday evening, so I'll be more considerate of our challengers next week. I had to go with the small shrine. Even the small shrine is huge, though. Tristark says, is this a new Furnishing Frenzy arena? It is. So I just barely got the Moon Sugar Meadow today. I spent not a lot of time partitioning off this segments of this. Uh, but it's good enough for today. We'll add some details for next week. And then our challengers are working in the moonlight tonight. I don't actually know. Is the moon cycle determined every day? Like if I start this at 7 o'clock every Friday night, is it always going to be in the moonlight? Because that would be something I need to work around. Moon Sugar Meadow. Yeah, Moon Sugar Meadow. There should be a bigger space to work in than our previous Furnishing Frenzy, which had been in the Cold Harbor Cereal Estate. I like the Cold Harbor Cereal Estate. It's nice and flat. I actually wish this place were flatter. Like, this is even multi-leveled here, like you have to go up. But it does have 3 relatively flat areas, and so that works pretty well as far as building. And then, if need be, then they can kind of build out as well from this, which a little bit more difficult in the Cold Harbor Cereal Estate because you fall off a ledge if you try to build out. So this should be a little bit easier to work in. Hopefully. None of these plants are clickable or anything, so we'll see. Starting to get a Bender vibe from this. Oh, it could be that. Kind of a drinking robot of some sort. Maybe it's just holding a trophy. It's won a prize. It was the most robot-y robot of them all. Could be. 10 minutes left. 10 minutes. Ooh, adding a little bit of a... I'm really curious what this is turning into. We have a really good base here, and maybe that's all it will be, is they've made a really good pyramid base here. And that'll be it. I mean, that's perfectly acceptable. We'll just see. We'll see what the backstory on this is, too. After the time's up, we'll have each of the challengers explain what they've made or what inspired them, what guided their thought process as they got thrown into this frenzy today. Could be like a Mayan temple, could be that. Yeah, the Elsweyr ancient furnishings kind of have a Southeast Asia, or maybe even a little bit of kind of South American rune look to it. So kind of a good blend there. Endless stairs up. Could just be endless stairs up. Make a huge pyramid with turrets. Well, you could make a huge pyramid with lots of different furnishings just based off of how you place them, right? So maybe that's another thing that you can think of with this, is maybe think of what other types of furnishings could work to this effect. They only have these 3 furnishings to work with, so that's quite a constraint. But if you want a good pyramid look, that's working pretty well. Stabby says they can come up with a million contest ideas, but they suck at quick ideas like this. Yeah, 30 minutes is a lot of... It goes by really fast as far as coming up with a plan and then actually using the furnishings and, you know, lining them up and everything. So, normally with housing, the way most people do it, from my understanding, is that they spend a lot of time thinking about the right furnishing for their home, right? And just adjusting things ever so slightly so it's like lines up perfectly and everything like that. But this kind of throws that formula out the window, and it's just they have to build quickly and in a creative way. So it's not just a matter of picking your furnishings and having them fill a slot in your kitchen. It's about, you know, using these in weird ways, like using these to make a big robot thing or a big wall. I guess I'm wondering if this looks like something from the other side. Or is it just a big wall? It's a big wall. It's a big wall of something. We'll find out. Could just be a big wall. Tibet says it's clever that you're building something elaborate. It's definitely challenging. Stormahawk says that she ran out of the small tower and didn't use 30 of them. Oh. Uh-oh. Maybe we've had pilfering going on. Maybe they've been stealing from each other. Oh no! I guess I wish there were a way to set that. Let's see. Are you sure they aren't just stuck where they were? If I go to move that, I'm wondering if there are multiple here. Yeah, she hasn't used 30 of them. Oh no! Oh no! We might have some shenanigans. It could be buried under something. Maybe they were stolen. There are multiple here. There are multiple in the stack still. As far as I can tell, because if I move in that, there's one underneath it. Stormahawk says she can't move the big things out of the way. Oh, let me try to help. I shouldn't be. Oh no. I'm a sucker. Okay, let me... This is probably... Okay, huh. Hopefully I didn't make things worse. Let's see if I made things worse. I may have made things worse. I hope that gives her a couple more to work with, though. They're so big. It's hard to work around them. Needs to be daytime. So maybe thinking of some of the challenges of working in this new home and with these big furnishings, I think this is going to be a unique problem with these big furnishings. We're not going to ever have furnishings this big again, unless if they add more in future updates. Crossing fingers for Dragonhold update. They didn't really talk about any of the new furnishings they were going to release with Dragonhold. I'm assuming there are going to be some. Okay, let's see. I only have 4 minutes left. 3.5 minutes left. Final detail time. Sirenus says they mentioned being able to acquire boulders. We'll get boulders. I already have a lot of rocks in the game, though. I'll be interested in seeing what that's like. Craftable rocks. Maybe what we need. We have a rock storage house. Okay. Last few minutes here. Oh, the painted boulders. Oh, yes, they did show... Oh, I couldn't follow the backstory on that, but during the ESO Live, they were showing some of the southern Elsweyr people living, and they had really colorful paintings with the Elfique prints on them, the colorful Elfique prints. Right? So we'll be able to get those colorful ones? I'm assuming so. There's probably not going to be that many different designs of that, I would imagine. So, yeah, the painted boulders. Those are pretty cool. I like the little kitty footprints on them. Those little paw prints. Yeah, they did the Dragonhold preview on ESO Live today, and that's actually going to be on PTS on Monday. I'll be streaming Monday, going through that. They'll actually be doing like a patch note read-through on Monday evening, Monday afternoon. So my main interest with that is figuring out what some of the new features are and kind of what you can maybe do to prepare for it market-wise. Maybe think through kind of things that you maybe ought to be holding on to going into the update. 1.5 minutes left as our Furnishing Frenzy wraps up. Keely O'Reilly has made some sort of a fallen structure. We are adding warty protrusions from the wall. Maybe it's a battle scene. Maybe they're explode. I don't know. It could be a lot of different things. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. And then we have Stormahawk with a big golem type of a thing. Lots of details on this. 42 seconds left. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, 30 seconds left. 30 seconds. Going by. Tenderleia. No. I'm not a big baby. Could be Ant-Man in giant mode. It could be. It could be. Okay, and oh, time is up. Time is up. I normally do a countdown. Time is up. Time is up. Okay, so let me know what you've created or what inspired you. Okay, so we have our 3 challengers have met the challenge. Thank you to Keely O'Reilly. Thank you, OpheliaElise. Thank you, Stormahawk, for meeting the challenge here today. Okay, I see. Let's see how that works. People will be making moon juice jokes forever. Okay. We have Keely O'Reilly has messaged me. Stormahawk has messaged me about what they've made. And I don't know what OpheliaElise has made, so I'll wait on that one. Let's talk about what each of our challengers has made. And thank you, ReaderGeek13 with follow. Thank you. Welcome to our Furnishing Frenzy. We've just wrapped up the building portion of this. Okay, so let's start here talking about Keely O'Reilly's build. We'll look at these, and then we're going to open up a Twitch chat poll, and we'll have Twitch chat determine who did the best. Okay, so Keely O'Reilly says that they made a twin pyramid, the aftermath of dragons. Okay, I see what they did here. So they have a big pyramid structure going on here with the base, right? And then they're putting multiple of these towers together to make a big structure. So big pyramid. And then what has happened here is the dragons have come in, so it's kind of fitting the Elsweyr theme, and they've knocked down the tower, and you can kind of see the good destructive effect here. So the tower has crashed down, and the spire of the tower has broken off into pieces, and so it has strewn about. Thank you. And so you can see the destruction here. I like that. You can kind of imagine these kind of sitting on top of one another. Love it. I like splintering off there. So that's cool. That's a good pyramid there. Thank you. And Zeri Corson, thank you for the gifted sub. Oh, we're at our daily sub goal. That'll be amazing. There's some bonus Twitch chat giveaways at the end. Okay, and then next. Okay, so Keely O'Reilly with the twin pyramid. Next we have, can I even sneak by this way? Let's see, we have Stormahawk has a giant robot playing with a house. You can see the lower half of the house starts to the side behind the giant robot. I was inspired by your big butt, JHart. Aw, thank you. Oh no. Now there's some signals. Okay. So we have giant robot. We have the details with the fingers and the toes, big robot eyes, gaping circular mouth, and playing with house over here. Oh, I like this. So it's just using the square platform, or the rectangular platform, and putting it on its side and sinking it down so you get just a nice square look to it, and then hiding the shrine inside of it, and that just gives a nice little doorway etched in there. Creative. So that's with okay, so yeah, we have a big house and a big robot baby. About inspired by JHart's big butt. I'll work on it. Bigger than ever. Go bigger than ever. We've never gone this big. Never gone this big with the furnishings. Okay, and we have OpheliaElise. OpheliaElise has made... Well, she says that her inspiration was to make a fortress to protect against a dragon invasion, as well as an evil robot. Maybe. Okay, so from the dragon invasion, clearly there has been some structural damage. Okay, so a big fortress to stave off dragons. That would make sense. I don't know if you can protect yourself against a giant robot, though. Okay, so a big fortress here. It looks like, there's some pieces of it falling off. There's been some damage here. Oh, wait. So, as a fortress would be... Let me just clarify. Are these turrets? I don't want to misinterpret that. Because I can kind of imagine this being like a wall that has like turret cannons built into it. Or maybe it's just parts of the structure falling off. I'm not so sure if it's what... Oh, they are turrets. Okay. Okay. So it is a fortress. It's an armed fortress. I see. So we have like big rail guns or whatever mounted up there on top of the fortress. Can kind of imagine these maybe being bunkers. And yeah, big turrets up there. Okay, so a big fortress with... Those are scary turrets, aren't they? With the spiky walls. You can kind of imagine them like pew-pew-pewing. Maybe even each of these little spires has like machine guns built into it, right? Okay. Cool. Okay, so let me get the Twitch chat poll up here. Give me one moment on that. Okay, so we have Keely O'Reilly. We has the towers. And we have OpheliaElise with the fortress. And we have Stormahawk with the robot. Okay, and we will get the Twitch chat up, and people have a minute to vote on who they think did the best job. I'm linking that right now in the Twitch chat. Okay, so let's look at these one more time. Let me make sure that the poll is set up right. Yes, okay. So, who did the best job? Was it Keely O'Reilly with the towers being attacked by dragon and falling and crumbling? Is it OpheliaElise with the very well armed fortress with all the turrets, bunkers? Seems impregnable. Dragon will do their best, though. Or was the winner Stormahawk with a giant robot playing with a house? The only light source that you get here is from the explorer personality, treasure hunter personality. Very dark here, but the moonlight is here. Okay, so again, We have Stormahawk with the robot. We have OpheliaElise with the giant fortress. And we have Keely O'Reilly with the crumbling tower. Big tower. Okay, and our winner of the Furnishing Frenzy. Let me go look. Our winner is... With the majority of the vote, we have Stormahawk is the winner with the giant robot baby thingy with the big butt. Oh, wait, let me... Okay, I guess this is the ideal. The ideal. It's very flat, huh? But big. Okay. I misspelled robot. I actually typed robot first, and then I realized that might be a bit leading, so I took it out. Just put robot. Okay, so congrats to Stormahawk, winner of this Furnishing Frenzy. Stormahawk met this challenge head-on, filling in for us last minute too, so thank you so much for that. So, thank you to our 3 challengers for building for us today. We do this Furnishing Frenzy each Friday night. If you would like to be a challenger here, do send me a mail, in-game PCNA. Send that mail to JHartEllis, and you can be like, JHart, I want to come and do your Furnishing Frenzy challenge this coming Friday. And I'll be like, okay. And I'll just send you a little mail, and I'll ask some questions and fill you in on some of the details on it. Not complicated. Okay, and I'd just like to get to know a little bit about the contestants a little bit. So, congrats to Stormahawk. Thank you to our
Subway 100, Subway 100, bonus 20, grats Stormahawk.
Skill butt with the grats to Stormahawk. Thank you for that skill butt. Thank you so much. Okay, and hopefully you can think about what you want to do with some of these cool scale breaker furnishings. Maybe go run those dungeons and try to get these. These plans are super expensive, by the way. They're like 500,000 to like 1 million or 2 million gold for some of these. So, yeah, the plans are expensive. You can get them crafted on the Guild Trader, so if you need them. So think about the creative ways that you can use furnishings in ESO and just have fun with it, right? Or you can get very artsy with it. I think this one's particularly decorative, so I think they did a great job with that. So, okay, well, thank you, everybody. Have fun with housing, have fun with ESO, and stay spicy.